House of the Dragon shows us war through the perspective of two distinct factions. Aegon Targaryen currently sits the throne. He is part of the Greens faction. In Season 1, his mother Alicent and grandfather Otto plotted to usurp the throne in his name. But in Season 2, the king banishes Otto, who later appears to have been captured, and Alicent's power is diminished at court. Opposing Aegon is his older half-sister Rhaenyra, who's part of the Blacks faction. She was named heir to the throne by her and Aegon's father, King Jacearys. When the king died, the Greens seized the throne. The Greens have their HQ in King's Landing, and the Blacks on Dragonstone. Rhaenyra's allies are mostly located north of Dragonstone. Meanwhile, the Greens' allies are mostly located west of King's Landing. Daemon heads to Harrenhal, aiming to unite the Riverlands under the Blacks' banner. The Greens plan to march from King's Landing to Harrenhal, and while they're at it, they conquer multiple territories along the coast to cut off Dragonstone from the mainland. The Blacks, lacking a land army, send Rhaenys on her dragon to stop them, leading to the Battle of Rook's Rest. Rhaenys and her dragon are defeated. Aemond seizes the opportunity to attack Aegon, who ends up severely injured. With the king incapacitated, Aemond is named Regent of the Realm. Throughout the season, we explore the impact of the war on smallfolk. Food is scarce. This is partly due to a blockade imposed by the Velaryons. Food shortage and widespread crimes lead to civil unrest in the capital. The Riverlands are key to winning the war. By the end of Season 2, the Blacks have an army in Harrenhal led by Daemon, with men from the Stark's army marching south to join them. The Velaryons are ready to defend their blockade, and Rhaena may be able to claim a wild dragon in the Vale. Armies allied with the Greens, including the Hightower and Lannister armies, are marching to the Riverlands. The Greens have also allied themselves with the Triarchy, who are sailing to attack the Velaryon blockade. King Aegon is on the run with Larys Strong, a shady character who grew convinced that Aemond wants to kill Aegon to remain in power. They plan to hide on the neighboring continent, let everyone perish in the war, and come back later to reclaim the throne. At the end of Season 2, Alicent plays the biggest reverse card ever and vows to help Rhaenyra enter King's Landing and topple her own son. So we'll have to watch Season 3 to see how these moving parts collide.